Hello, everyone. I'm a minute early because I needed to. Look at this junk y'all seeing. Let's get that fixed. Um, because I needed to get my camera and stuff set up. So, hello, everyone. Waiting for people to get in here. But also, I know people are going to come back and replay this video. So, for those of you who be in the replay, welcome. Hi, Linda. Welcome to the channel. So I'm recording, also for the replay. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? So I haven't been live for a minute. I think I haven't been live for like a month or so. I've been busy. I'm back out in the world again. I am not in my own little space anymore. I am back out working out in the world again. And I gotta tell you, it's been a little rough. I was a little paranoid. Thank you, Linda. I was a little paranoid going back into the workspace. Teaching again, being in the classroom, with students. I took like 6 cans of Lysol with me that I put in my locker at school. I sprayed every classroom that I was in. This was the first 2 days. I had wipes. I was wiping. I was spraying. I was wearing a mask and a shield. Hi Demetrius, by day 2, or damn it was day 2, I had spray because I have asthma. Some sprays could put me in an asthma attack. And because I was doing so much Lysol, I almost had an asthma attack. And so then I was like, okay, this is not going to work. I'm not going to be able to spray a room in Lysol. So now I just, I clean my area because as instructors, we share our space with other instructors. So, I got to clean my space, but I can't clean it like that because I almost had asthma attack using that much Lysol and all that stuff. So I am back. I am making an announcement today too. I am going to be starting another channel. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna fit it all in, but I am going to start another channel. My other channel, which I'm going to put in my community tab, I'm trying to name my other channel. And so I have 3 names now. And the other channel is going to focus on psychology. And so it's going to be more, it's just going to be all psychology content, but in an easy to understand way. So it's going to be all content about disorders because that's what a lot of people want to know about, psychological disorders. Thank you, Linda. Psychological disorders and medications, and what does the disorder look like in the brain, and how does it affect your thoughts and your feelings. So the second channel, which I have 3 names, I'm going to share them with you now. And then, like I said, I'm going to put it on my community tab, and then I'm going to see what people think, where I should go with the name. So the 3 names, the first one is Psychology and You, which I got to check to make sure that name is not already taken. Here for Psychology. and Psychology Professor 101. So those are the names that I came up with so far. I have to double check, make sure that those names are not already taken, because there's a whole nother sector for psychology. There's a huge sector for psychology content that I've been trying to squeeze my way in for months. But I think, well, I know that my name throws people off in the psychology world. They don't know what I'm talking about. 2 and 3, ooh, here for Psychology and Psychology Professor 101. Okay. So people in my real world career don't get my content, my name. So it's not bringing them to this channel. This channel is more drama, tea, and psychology, which I love. You know, we're about to get into that right in a minute. The three of us. So it's the drama, tea, and the psychology is what draws people to this channel. So even though I didn't put any names in my title, I'll probably add some hashtags to that title, and I will bring people to this replay of this chat. You know, based on what names I put in the title. So the title is, would you collab with your ex's mama? So as you can see from the thumbnail, I'm talking about B-Love. I'm talking about B-Love and Nicole. Okay. Would you, and now their dynamic, their relationship is something that all of us may face in the real world once we've been in a relationship. So it's no different than what a lot of us have dealt with. And there are some issues with that. Some people would say, hell no, I'm not, going to be friends with my ex's mother. I don't like him, and I don't like her no more. But not everyone is going to say that. So why would you, as the female, even want to be around your ex's mother? And I have some theories about that. Why would Nicole, if we're going to put names out there, for clout, definitely, but not all of us in our real worlds, these mothers wouldn't have a clout for us. You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of not one of my exes whose mother I would be around for clout. But in this dynamic, clout equals business, which equals money. But what does B-Love get out of it? She doesn't get anything out of it. So what drives her to females still want to be in their life? Exactly. That's what I'm going to get to. What drives B-Love to want to continue this relationship with Nicole when she's not gaining anything from it as far as business, money? Her only reason to want to be around Nicole is the fact that she likes Nicole, that she enjoys Nicole, that they have stuff in common. They had a friendship, a like for each other, respect for each other. But and however, what does Nicole get out of it? So when we look at that, and you can put yourself in her shoes. So I'm going to look at what Nicole is gaining from this relationship. And then based on that, would you stay in a relationship with B-Love for the connection back to Dalvin? So For me, if I broke up with someone and I still had a love for them, hey Maureen, for whatever reason, having that contact with their mom or their sibling, their cousin, gives me some connection back to them. Is that healthy? No, it's not. It's not healthy because it's not giving you the break that you need from that relationship. So that's why some females hang in there. Nicole helped Beloved's son years ago. So she has a love for her. I get it. They have a business relationship. Kind of a one-sided business relationship because, like I said, Beloved doesn't need her. And even if Nicole had some sort of contract with the family, I don't see Nicole being like, I don't see her writing a contract that says, well, okay, if I'm in a contract with this family, Beloved has to give me 2 collabs every 6 months. Dalvin's got to give me a collab every 3 months. I don't see her being that business savvy. I don't see her being that business savvy. So I don't think there's a contract that says that. Another reason why Nicole maybe maintaining this relationship with Beloved is because she loves Dalvin. She loves him. Like I said, she just wants to be close to the family. Or on the flip side of that, she hates Dalvin. So if she hates him and has disdain for him, which I don't believe that is the truth. I don't believe that that's the truth at all. But if she didn't like him, let's say I was in a relationship, it ended badly. I don't like the guy. I hate him, but I want to annoy him. So by annoying him, I maintain my relationship with his mother. Like I'm only really friends with the mother just because I know it pisses him off. Is that the reason? Or is it an underlying shade? Like Nicole is basically telling all other females, mommy likes me. Right. Mommy likes, his mother likes me. And none of y'all will ever be in my position. If that is the case, Nicole, she's setting herself up for hurt later on, to me. That you're still kind of in the family, so and you're still friends with him, and you got this weird, odd relationship with him. And how is that going to look when he finds his forever partner? When he finds his forever partner, how do you fit into that, Nicole? I know right now they're spinning a little narrative on Nicole's channel that she might be involved with someone else, like she might have a boyfriend. I didn't watch that video. I didn't watch the one that Dalvin said, how do I feel about Nicole having a boyfriend? Because I know you don't care. That's why I didn't even watch it. When a man is done, he pretty much done. Men aren't like us. I doubt if Dalvin is calling Nicole's mama. I doubt if he's checking in on Nicole's parents. He's probably not. Which, he's done with that whole situation. So what is Nicole gaining from this? Beloved just got a friend, Even though I'm not like the lady don't have any friends and she needs Nicole as a friend, because she doesn't. But what is it that keeps even Be Love connected to her. I could see doing one video with her, when you were in Texas, like, oh, a reunion video with Nicole, my son's ex-girlfriend. But doing 3 or 4 videos, why? And as far as Nicole, this is not a good way to end a relationship, girl. I think she would still be close to her. I think so. But what is going to happen when Dalvin finds his forever mate? I feel like it's unhealthy for Nicole. It's unhealthy for Nicole. As a young lady, you wanna move on. You're getting in, and I'm glad that she's talking about she's moving on, but you want to cut the ties. Really. I mean, I have a rule. If I'm done with you, I'm done with your mama, your cousin, your daddy, your friends, all of you. I'm done with all. We're done. We're done. Especially now, I'm talking about couples with no children. Because if there were children involved, I wouldn't even be having this conversation. Absolutely, Be Love would still be involved with Nicole, love on Nicole, support Nicole, love on her grandkids. That's not it in this case. Very unhealthy, and she's going to be heartbroken. You really are, Nicole. And Nicole, I know that right now, y'all, it benefits you financially. And I think she addressed it in a video, which I did not watch. But I think at the end of the day, Nicole, you're going to be the one that's going to be hurt. For me, when you have a breakup, especially, maybe you're still in love with the guy, or it's just hurtful. It's like, this is somebody that I loved and cared about. I don't know if I know I don't want to be in the spaces that he's in. And he's always going to be in the space with his mother. So I don't even, it would hurt me to hear them say, oh, Dalvin on the phone, or Dalvin was here and ate some macaroni and cheese. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. And it is a hurt. I can almost see it in her eyes when she talking to Be Love, like, oh, she got to let them go. Nicole, you got to let them go. And you know what's going to really hurt, like I said, when Dalvin finds that forever couple, and a forever relationship. So we could get into that. If you were Dalvin's new girlfriend, how would you handle Nicole? How would you handle the Nicole and Be Love situation? I think Be Love is a nice person. She is. However, my mom is a nice person too. Even though my mother still do talk to one of my exes at church. And every once in a while, she'll be like, so-and-so and his wife came to church. And I'm like, he's still alive? And she thinks it's the funniest shit. However, if my ex was like going to my mother's house and hang out at my mother's house, that's a no-no. That's a hard no. And that was a hard no before I even got married. Because once you marry, that's a whole nother thing. Like, my husband would never. Like, your ex ain't trying to go to your mother's house, right? So that's a hard no when you got children and marriages involved. But we still talking about single people. So let me read my comments. I think it is more of a friendship because she knew the family for years. I know, Maureen. I know, but she had a romantic relationship with the son. And when he gets a new girlfriend, if you were that new girlfriend, would you want your mother-in-law, your boyfriend's mother, still making videos and collabing with his ex? Well, that's a whole nother level because once me and you become, in a relationship, you ain't even gonna be making no videos with her. You're not making no videos with her, and I'm looking at your mother side eye because she's still making videos with her. I wouldn't care about Nicole and B Love's relationship, but don't come around when I'm around with Dalvin. Exactly. But I know I will feel funny about her being around his mother, especially because we don't share children. If we had children, that whole argument is off the table because children change that dynamic. Absolutely, grandma gonna be around, but we don't have children together. We just don't. So is Nicole going to bring her new man around, Be Love? Now, of course, none of them live in the same state. So they're not seeing each other like that. But I'm just using them as an example because that is what we do in this sector. So I'm just using them as an example, but their example can be compared to relationships that any of us have in our own life. Do you want your mama hanging out with your ex? And I know that situation happens because I've heard it, from within my own family or other families that I may counsel, that there's this ex boyfriend, still hanging around the family or hanging around the mom, and it can cause problems within the family. It definitely can cause problems in the family. Now, if everybody is cool with it, then there's no issue. If everybody is cool with the situation, but oftentimes everybody is not cool with it, especially the new female. The new female in the situation is in this situation where how you gonna go to somebody's mom and say, I don't like that you hang around with your son, with my boyfriend's ex. What female's gonna go to Be Love and say that? Now, I think you could say that to her if you have children with him. Now, if you had a child with Dalvin had a child with someone, could that female say, you need to check your mother, tell her to stop? I don't want to see no more videos. That's what I'm thinking, Crystal. Why haven't they? Why Dalvin and B Love haven't done a video together? His mom doing videos of everybody but her own son. He did mention him and his mom are too much alike and they both stubborn. Well, I know he said he didn't want to do videos with people because he was coughing a lot, which because of COVID and having C-19, which is like bronchitis times 10 and pneumonia, he going to be coughing for the next year. It's going to take about 6 to 12 months to get them lungs right. So he's going to have those periods of coughing. So maybe that's why they haven't done a video together. Is she still there? She's probably not even there anymore. Some of those videos probably were pre-recorded. They hardcore with their videos. They can bang out 4 or 5 videos in a day. So, change up your clothes, change up the environment. Boom, you on a whole nother day, new wig. And we all thinking it's a whole new day. So that may be why they haven't done a video together. He said he didn't want to have somebody there and he's coughing and stuff all over the food or next to the food. Because you can get, COVID again. You can get it twice, So she might be scared of him. But she was with the roommates. She did a video with the roommates, so I don't know if that's it. I was surprised that she's done a couple of videos with Nicole. And then they just did the reason why I even did this video or even thought about this topic was because I scrolled and saw that she went to see Nicole's apartment, her and Nate. I ain't talked about my Nate in a minute. Why Nate been acting so shady? Maybe that's gonna be my next video. Nate, you've been acting real shady. You won't say hi to the camera. You won't even give us a finger wave. You look up from your phone like you disgusted with us. And we ain't do nothing to you, Nate. So I don't know what your problem is, but you know what? Maybe I will do a video on you because I don't like the shade. Um, but yeah, even with like with B Love going to Nicole's new apartment, shouldn't I have been Nicole's mama? Girl, where your mama? Because my mother would have been mad. Like, you gonna show this lady, your ex's mother, your new apartment before you show me? No, no, ma'am. So maybe she feels like she's Nicole's mother, which is a whole nother odd dynamic. That's just odd. You can't, that's odd. Because like someone said in the chat, Nicole's gonna end up hurt. Because let me tell you something about a mother and her son. You know, if he said to her, Mom, you're done. You got to be done with her. My new girl is having a problem with this. The mother gonna be on the side of her child, period. Which brings me to a personal story. Son, I'm about to talk about you. Anyway, my kids are younger than them. Maybe Nicole mother don't want to be on camera. Maybe she don't. Maybe she does not, and I understand that. I get that. But and however, you know what I think it'll be different too if B Love had a daughter. If B Love had a daughter, I don't think she would be investing that much energy into Nicole. You heard they were racist. I could see that. I can totally see that. Because have we ever seen Dalvin on camera with her people? But then I saw some of her family. They looked a little biracially. I saw like some nieces or cousins or something. They look biracial. So I don't know about that. But her parents, like her parents. I think if B Love had a daughter, she wouldn't be so needy for that female relationship with Nicole if she had a daughter. Keep y'all comments to yourself because I know what y'all thinking. Don't say it. She wouldn't be so needy, I think, for that relationship. But even going, I just think that was just too far. Why would my ex, I just don't understand that. Like, y'all going to see Nicole's new apartment? For what? That ain't your daughter-in-law. She don't have no kids with y'all. Y'all don't even share a cat or a dog. Like, why? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I don't know if Nate put that in Nicole's contract. I don't know. But honey, I would rewrite that contract. I would get a lawyer because ain't no way in the world I'm hanging out with my ex's people. First of all, she better than me because I would have been had a new man. I would have been had a new man all over my camera, all over. That's another thing. I think that part of her don't, you know, is so invested in Dalvin that maybe it's difficult for her to, you know, take it to the next level with a new man. Remember when Dalvin was in the hospital, she mentioned she couldn't even edit her videos because Dalvin never gave her the passcode. She couldn't even edit her videos. So Dalvin's still controlling that. They were living together, saying they were not in a relationship. That was so weird and annoying. So that is why I'm saying that they have like a strange relationship. They do. It's like they have a friendship, which, you know, these young folks are different than we were because when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm not talking to you. I'm not chit-chatting with you. I'm not, even if it wasn't like super bad terms, my heart don't want to be around you because if I don't hate you, then I still love you. And if I still love you, it's going to hurt me to be around you. But if I hate you, I can't trust myself to be around you because I don't know what my mind might tell me to do to you or your mama. That was my evil laugh. I don't know what my mind might tell me to do to you or your mother. So no, 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 no. We none of us can be friends. We cannot. But anyway, back to my personal business. My son had the perfect girlfriend for him several years ago. Perfect in my eyes. I loved her. And she liked me. And me and her wasn't cool, like we ain't go nowhere together and all that kind of stuff. But we was cool. And when they broke up, I wasn't even allowed to this day. I ain't even allowed to say her name in the house. I can't say her name. I can't ask about her. And God forbid if I would still had a relationship with her. So my son put his foot down right away. Like, no, Ma, we broke up. We done. You done. They don't share kids together. So there's no reason why I need to still be friends with her. Hey, girl. Hey, if you're watching. There's no reason for me to be friends with her. It's not. The only reason why I would still want a relationship with her is because I want the relationship with her. But am I going to choose her over my son? Hell to the no. You heard me, son? He listening. They went together and then they were friends, just living together, so they say. I'm not living together with no friend. That don't see me naked before. You don't see me naked. We on a whole nother level. It wasn't like it was ever clear cut with each other, which was weird. I remember one video that they did that was, I think it was supposed to be a prank, but it got real between them. And Dalvin told her to leave. And Nicole said, I'm not leaving. I'm not going out or whatever. And he said, okay, then I'm going to call another girl over here. Anybody remember that video? He was like, I'm going to call another girl over here. And it was not a prank. I was reading all their body language, facial expressions, microaggressions. I was like, did you see it, Crystal? I was like, this is his real personality. He dead ass right now. He gonna call. So let me tell you something. I ain't got nobody. If I got in an argument with my husband right now, I ain't got not near man I can call and say, come over here and make my man mad. He had if he could call somebody, that means he had somebody or he got people lined up. That means you already talking. She smacked him in his face, right? But it wasn't like, now the smack I felt was fake because I would have put more fire behind that smack. So that's when I started thinking like, maybe it's fake, but I didn't think it was fake. And that showed me right there, you know, and that's men in general. Most of the time for women, we all sad and depressed. Not all of us, because some women can give it to a man just like he give it to us. As far as, oh, you got somebody else? Okay, I do too. I got backups. I got side pieces. I got all that just like you have. In this case, I don't think Nicole does. She claims she got this little boyfriend in Milwaukee, but girl, well, how far is that gonna go? Ain't no man is, if you in Texas, he in Milwaukee, girl, he ain't waiting for you. He'll come and smash and do all that, but you got with these men today, you got to be right on. You got to be a drive away. You got to roll up on them when they don't expect you. You got to go to their job, bring them some Wingstop, act like you give a damn, but really you just want the bitches at the job to know he got a woman. You got to be cool with his mama. Now, let me tell you something. I gets cool with the mama. That's all part of the game as a female. We gonna get cool with your mama, right? Because if you can get in with the mama, you can kind of control the man. If he has a good relationship with his mother, he does like to push his buttons, and I will push him right over that stool he's sitting on at the mukbang. Our mukbangs would have turned violent. So it's important, Nicole. You played your part. You played your part. You got good with the mama, which I encourage to get good with the mama when you dating somebody. But you also got to be ready to end the relationship with the mother when the relationship between you and the guy is over. So in conclusion, because we're concluding, because I got a fresh wig on and I got to make some other videos. I think I'm going to make something about Nate, because like I said, I don't like Nate's attitude lately, right? And this channel is going hard in the Be Love sector until I start my new channel. And that channel over there is going to be more about psychology, all about psychology content in a more professional way. But this one, we going ratchet. We going a little ratchet. We going drama. We going tea, and we going psychology. That's it. But not hardcore, because she ain't trying to get straight. But anyway, let's conclude this topic and give our sweet Nicole some advice. Nicole, you can go ahead, and this is the cold treatment plan. Nicole, girl, by staying in the relationship with Be Love and with Dalvin, you're blocking your blessing as far as your new man. You are. You have someone who is interested in you, who wants to be in a relationship with you. And I'm not talking about that Milwaukee guy. That's not who I'm talking about. I don't know who it is. This is just my spirit, my inner feeling about it. You have somebody that's going to be for you, that is going to love on you, want to be in a relationship with you, going to love your cat. Both. Y'all, excuse me, that was nasty. Both of them, though. Both cats. He going to love them both. And he's going to be a light in your life. Okay? And in order for that light to come to you, Nicole, you got to dim your light with Dalvin and his mama. And I'm not going to say Darius. I feel like you and Darius can still be friends, but the rest of them, it's a wrap. It's a no. It's a no for me. I want you to do this before they do it to you. Linda, I want you, Nicole, I want you to take control of ending the relationship before they end it with you. Because what's going to happen is, when they end it with you, my dear, you're going to get in your feelings. You might get so deep in your feelings that you start, talking ish. So I just feel like you take control, you end the relationship, you move forward, and by ending, I mean, you send a Christmas card, to the family, a yearly Christmas card, and that's it. Maybe call for advice as far as YouTube business is concerned, or promos and that sort of thing. But all that other jazz, you're going to need to end it. Be Love. This is for you, my dear. Dalvin needs to move on. It's time for Dalvin to take on a wife. He almost 30. Is he 30, y'all? Healthy boundaries, yes. Dalvin, Be Love. Dalvin, it's almost time for Dalvin to take a wife. And in order for him to take a wife, you need to end this relationship with Nicole. The last thing you want to do is, because of your relationship with Nicole, Dalvin's wife gets pissed off at you and then blocks you from seeing the future children. Or, his future wife could have a great relationship with her mother, which I hope he does marry somebody with a healthy relationship with her mother. She ain't gonna need you like that anyway. So as the mother-in-law, you got to move and groove your way into the relationship. Money can't buy everything. Yeah, the grandkids gonna want to come over to your house because you got a nice pool. But however, if mama don't like you, it's gonna be a strained relationship. So I said all that to say, be love. I don't want to see no more videos with you and Nicole. I don't. It's weird. It's not necessary. Let that girl grow and find her life partner and move on. Move on so that when Dalvin finds a wife, she's not pissed at you for still hanging out with Nicole. You don't want to do that. It's going to change the dynamic between you and that young lady forever. Trust me, forever. Well, y'all, that's it. That's all. I have gotten into these people's business enough for this afternoon. I'm on my way to the dollar store. I think I am going to do a couple more videos because this wig she's sitting. So that's it. Everyone, have a wonderful, great Saturday afternoon. And I will see you in my next video. And don't forget to vote on my community tab. I'll be posting. I'm starting a new channel, which is all psychology content. And I'm choosing between Psychology and You. These are the names that I thought of. But I have to make sure that these names aren't already taken. Okay. Psychology and You, Here for Psychology, and Psychology Professor 101. I agree, psychology eats. Who knows? It may be a problem now. It probably is a problem now. Maybe that's why she hasn't done videos with Dalvin. Crystal pointed that out. Maybe that's why. And beloved, I hope. I love myself some. I should do it. I went to Dollar Tree and did a video. I might do a little haul today. You know what I get from Dollar Tree that I love? These banquet breakfasts. Ooh, they come with 2 sausage and 2 little pancakes. Oh, they so good. I love. So I need to pick them up for my lunch next week for school. That's all. Because I'm doing intermittent fasting. I can't eat till noon. And that's the first thing I usually eat is that little banquet thing. Yes, check them out. They are so good. So anyway, yeah. Oh, all right, guys. Thank you for dropping in, and I will, upload this video for everyone that's coming in later. Oh, yeah, and I did tell you. I told you the 3. So anyway, what are the 2 names? Okay, Crystal. Oh, girl, my mind. Psychology and You, Here for Psychology, and Psychology Professor 101. So I'm going to put it on my community tab. Hopefully I can get people to vote for the name that they like. And then building a YouTube channel is not easy, but I'm going to build that channel and see how it does. Like I said, there are psychology channels with 1 million subs, hundreds and thousands of subs. So there are a lot of people who want that content only. And so that's what I'm going to do with this second channel. But thank you, guys. Thank you, those of you who have already subscribed to Psychology Eats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm back in the studio. I'm back making videos at least 3 times a week. I'm going to drop a video. And I thank everyone who's already subscribed to this channel. Come over, Thank you, Crystal. Everybody come over to this channel, have fun with me. I am in the Be Love sector, and that's what we're going to be getting into. Celebrity stuff, people in the Be Love sector, like I've done before. We just going to go hard with it. So I'm back. Thank you.